Welcome back to ARK Ascended Valguero, everyone. Welcome back to Loose Tail Games. I'm LT, and we are in full building mode. That's right. And I wanted to bring you here at night because I wanted to show you how pretty, how beautiful this place is at night. But man, we have been working. This turned into like probably I want to say a weekend plus 1 or 2 days job, and it has been so much fun and so much grinding, to be honest, to get the resources to do all this, especially the castles and keeps, building pieces. These stone building pieces are not cheap, but guys, I love how this is turning out. So I just want to show you around. And like I said, I wanted to show you around at night because I think the lights, I mean, there's nothing cooler than good lighting on a nice building. So some of it's not finished yet. We are going to finish this side of the stables together as soon as we're done showing you around. But yeah, this is our new windmill tower. And we went with a windmill tower because we needed electricity, to be honest. I was getting so tired of filling these lights with spark powder. It was too much. We ran out of flint and stone, and I was trying to grind metal and other things, and it was just too much. So we built the windmill tower, and we built it as a windmill tower slash Dinosuchus. Deinonychus. I don't know how you say that correctly. Does not matter. And yeah, I love how the stables have turned out. So like I said, we're going to recreate this part of it on that side, and we'll do that together. But it's just real simple Deinonychus stables. Nothing more to it. And then if we go up here, I don't know what we're going to use this for yet, to be honest. But I just love the building. I mean, I don't care what we use it for. I love the building. Those circular pieces ended up being perfect. There's a window on this side. Once we get to the level where we can unlock the clock, that was introduced with the Steampunk, we're going to put it there. There's a cool little section up there that we'll take you to later. But yeah, again, I don't know exactly what we're going to use it for yet, but the big thing is we needed some place to hang our windmill, because that is our power generator. It's all part of the Castles, Keeps, and Forts mod. This whole thing was built in Castles, Keeps, and Forts. This is our new, what would you call it, breeding station, I guess. Really, this is not big enough for any big dinos. If we want something big, we'll go out into our other courtyard, but it isn't meant to be, because pretty soon we're going to start our main build, and that's going to be over in the Chalk Hills, and that's where we're going to live most of the time. But this is going to be a real cool little village, castle, fort, outpost for us. So it's not meant to be anything too big. But yeah, love it. I love the vibe. I love building in this style. It's been really, really fun. So this is our taming area, or our breeding area, sorry. Eventually we will put, these are just ceilings, as you can see, and we will put air conditioners underneath so that we can hatch things here, but we're still going old-fashioned with the torches for now. I think this will be our gene area where we store genes. We have a bunch of Deinonychus genes. We have some really good ones. Let me just show you really quick. We have some really good ones that we're going to be able to use, like a level 2 athletic, fast learner. I mean, these are kind of health robust, don't really care about. But tenacious, actually I do care about health robust. Giant Slayer could be really, really good for the bosses. Heavy hitter. We have vampiric in here somewhere as well. We won't look for it right now, I guess. But yeah, let me get something to eat. As you can see, we have all the building pieces for the other side of our Deinonychus pen. And you know, while I've been out grinding, it's been crazy how many resources I've had to grind for this, which is why it took a weekend and a couple days. But we were hitting drops too, and this came out of a red drop with a ring and awesome pump action shotgun 233. We also got some really good fabricated pistol or fabricated sniper rifles, which is going to be really cool to be able to use too. And then up here right now, this is our bed, and it's a little bit wet. That's kind of gross, actually. When it rains, that doesn't look comfortable at all. But anyway, this is part of the Viking skins. That's also Viking skins, and we just have some some of the stuff that I'll use personally in here. This would be, you don't need to see it all, but this is like my wardrobe, I guess, with all my armor, and then these are where I keep my guns and my ammo, you know, because as a good American, you've got to have guns and ammo right by your bed. Anyway, I tried to put did my shoulder pet just poop on me? That's kind of gross, but anyway, hey, it's ARK. Blueprint bookshelf fit perfectly, and we were running out of room over there for all of the ammo that we were collecting from our drops, so we brought some things like missiles and whatnot and put them in there. But yeah, I might, and again, I don't know for sure, but I might move the bedroom over to that building. That might be what I use that for. And then this would just be completely all jeans and storage, dino storage, blah, blah, blah. So we'll see. There's also a couple of the, I believe this is Rustic feeding troughs right here. So it's kind of nice. They give you variants, and those variants give you a little bit more advantages for whatever that variant is. So like the berry feeding trough will keep berries fresh longer. This is a double, I believe it's both. And then this is the meat one, but it also gives a kind of a cool visual effect, although that doesn't look appetizing at all. Anyway, just keep it moving. As we go inside, I redid the entryway just a little bit because it was kind of boring, right? So I added some of those things, also all part of Castles, Keeps, and Forts. It has been so much fun building in Castle, Keeps, and Forts because they have so many variants that it kind of gives you the freedom to build whatever you want. So we're also got our little kitchen set up over here, at least for now. These are actually steampunk fridge barrels, basically, but they work better than fridges, and now it's where we keep all of our meat and whatnot. And then this is just for fun kitchen area with, I guess this is part of the Castles, Keeps, and Forts mod water well, but yeah, I use it as a sink. So there you go. And I'm preserving bins with Aaron Longstaff's actual skins on there, which I love some of his skins. And then we got a little dungeon in here where we this is like our pantry where we keep things that we don't want to have seen, like the salvage station. There isn't, because this is a mod and not part of the base game, there isn't like skins from Castles, Keeps, and Forts to cover this, obviously. So I just hide it. How is that? But we've got collected a bunch of stuff, and this is a bunch of stuff that we don't need. So I love this because you salvage it. Look at all the resources we get. So awesome. We'll put those away later. And then over here, this is basically Castles, Keeps, and Forts. These are the basically chem bench. This is the chem bench. You can turn them on, and they do really cool action animations like that. Love it. This is part of Castles, Keeps, and Forts too. It's just the mid-tier storage that they have. I have hide in there right now, but yeah. And then we've got our smithies and our upgrade station, which I love, love, love. And then these are the 3 workbenches that come with the castle keeps and forts. So this is the basic settler, and it comes with all of the different pieces that settler has. And then utilities, it has the storage, and that's what you were seeing over there. It's just a variant of that storage. Then you have the mid-tier, which is the villager. It's, very, very cool. It has a little bit better storage. It has, like the fireplace, which actually, do I have a fireplace? Because if not, I want to build one. Doesn't look like I do. So let's go ahead. What do I need? Metal. I have metal. I'll do that in a second. But and then the the keeps version, which is the metal version. And like I said, it's pretty expensive. It's basically metal, stone, and wood that you need to build everything in here, but raw metal. Most of it is raw metal, which I had cooked up all my metal, so I had to go out with my Anki and harvest a whole bunch of raw metal, which took a while. But it has 2 variations of electricity, the windmill, which we have outside, and the water wheel, also very cool. We might build a little house down by the river for the water wheel, but obviously, and I had already created one, but obviously having the windmill allows me to power everything close to me because they have ranges just like regular generators. And then you've got your fabricator, and I already showed you the industrial. Oh, I didn't show you the industrial grinder. So they have an industrial grinder too, which I have not set up yet. And then water. We have water now. You saw a well outside, and some of those pieces. So anyway, and then all of the obvious building pieces that you have. But it's really cool. Like, they've gone all the way down to like the quarter gobbles, and they have roof eaves. I didn't even know the name of some of these at the beginning. Rakes, I didn't know that that's what they called it, that, which is kind of cool. Rakes. But they have half walls, they have full walls, they have, can I find archways? They have half walls going the other way. So they got horizontal half walls and vertical half walls, which actually are pretty cool. Honestly, the only thing I don't like about castles, keeps, and forts, as I say it right, is the beams. They don't have a big variant. They only have a skinny variant, and I'll show you what I mean when we start building. So, there we go. That is it. Eventually, we will put an industrial grill here, and we'll skin it with the Viking skin, and it will make it look like a medieval grill, which is very cool. So, like I said, here is our new well, and just right over the edge there, we have the intake right over there, so we can kind of get the water up to here. I also don't know exactly what we'll use this little area for. It can be another like breeding area, I guess. If we have multiple things breeding at once, we can breed one in here, one in there. So we'll see. This is definitely big enough for Deinonychus. I don't know if it would be big enough for like the Mega Raptor, because that will be next episode. We're going to go tame ourselves a Mega Raptor, which I'm super excited about. This is a pretty easy build. This part was a little bit hard to figure out how I exactly wanted it to look and get like the roofs and everything right, especially because, let's run up here real quick. We used the 45-degree roofs on the stables, but on the actual windmill, we used the steep roofs. I guess they're 65 degrees. The problem is, and this is another, probably the second thing I didn't like about Castles, Keeps, and Forts so far, is you have these those are the rakes, but inside the half roof of the quarter roofs pieces in 45. You have 45 option variant. Whoops, did not want to do that. You have a 45 variant, you have a 25 variant, and you have a 65 variant. So the 25 variant is right here. It's basically like a ramp, kind of grade or incline. And the 65 is like a steep roof in ASR if you ever use that. But the problem with the 65 is it doesn't have the halves. It doesn't have the quarter pieces. It only has the full pieces. So I had to redo like my little, I don't know what you would even call that, where it sticks out a little bit. I had to redo that because I had it 3 wide, but it didn't work with the roof to be 3 wide. So I had to, with the steeper roof, to be 3 wide. So I had to go ahead and make it 2 wide so it would match at the top. But it ended up working out pretty well. And then obviously the eaves also, they don't have the quarter eaves or for the 65 variants. So I used 45 eaves, but you know what? It actually looked pretty okay. I like how it gives that little turnout. So it is daytime, perfect timing. We can get started. We also put up like this cool little fortress. The middle area was pre-made, but this little fortress is new, and we can come up here, just enjoy the sunrise, enjoy the sunset. And then we have that one on the other side just for some variety. And then over in front, you can't see it here. I guess I'm going to have to go back down here. Can you see it? Maybe from this side. Yeah, we basically did the same thing over there where we have the same thing over there. So, yeah, all in all, I really love how this is turning out. So I really, really am happy about it, and embracing the PvE fully, like we've said before. This is basically, just too high, and then the roof will go up another one. So show you what I mean. We just have 2 walls here. We'll go too high, just like that. And then we will add, whoops, didn't want to do that. We'll add our roofs to that. Come on, there we go. And this will be just like that. Perfect. Well, let's get all of that put in. Boom, boom, boom. And the other cool thing is that actually intersects right in the half point with that one, so it's all fits together. Love it, love it, love it. My OCD is satisfied. And then we need a bunch of these, because these will just come right across the front here. We won't go 2 down. We went 2 down on the back. We'll only go 1.5 down on the front. Oh, come on, give me this spot. Had an itch. Had to stop for a second. Itch is still there. All right. Hopefully that's taken care of. And then coming down from here, we're using the settler pillars, and we don't use all of them. We're just going to use one there. How did we do it on this side? I want it to be uniform. One there and one here, but on the bottom. There you go. And like I said, the one negative about this is that's as wide as they get. Even the castle part, the the key part, the cement, this part, even this part, it only has a pillar that wide. So in order to get like a little bit more thickness, we're using regular pillars, and we're going to skin them with Aaron Longstaff skins. And I want this look right here. It's also what we used over there. I think for the arches, it's kind of the only way. With the little pillars, this just looks weird with the little pillars. So we had to use those, but then to get that cool kind of top look, you have to use the half pillars. You can't use the full pillars. Let me go in here. Oops, what am I doing? Open this up. And kind of to give us a good example of the Aaron Longstaff and the Castle Keeps and mods, I think we'll do the majority of the other build in Aaron Longstaff stuff. Even though Aaron Longstaff's is a skin, which is actually really convenient in some ways, but it doesn't have all the building pieces that this mod has, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. But yeah, we just want that variant right there. That variant right there. There we go. We have that. I had this kind of in the way now, but I had it here just so I can carry all the pieces. From here, we're going to go with the half walls, but we're going to make this our doors for our stalls. There we go. And then on the inside, we'll just line it out with these guys. And actually, you know what? I don't need to pick them up, but I want the variant for that as well. I might need to pick it up, shoot. Because this is going to be, the wrong way. So I'm going to have to pick up this guy. Just so, we've got this the right way. Boom and boom. All right, perfect. Coming over here, we got to do the same thing. Boom, boom. It's like they know. And then we have the small doors that we'll use for those things, and bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. We have that, but we aren't done yet. From here, we're gonna go back to. Oh, I went too far. Shoot. Here we're gonna go ahead and put some. Can I please get the right snap point here? Thank you. Some of those, and then we're going to go back to our settler pillars just to, make this look a little bit more complete. Add a little detail here. And did I put, I guess I did. I need one more of those. Maybe I didn't go all the way up on one of them. I don't remember. But let's put in the arches. Oh, had it. There we go. Can I get this in the right place? Well, I need one there anyway, so. Oh, I had it. There we go. Bam. There we go. And one more column. Perfect. So it's coming together. Like I said, this was not a very hard part of the build. And then we have our eaves. Just put them in. I hope I placed that first one right so I don't have to redo all this, but there's a reason I don't like building on camera. And yeah, that is it. Did I do it right? Can I please get it right here? I mean, especially with this build, I didn't want to do it on camera because I was still learning all the pieces, and it was not, they have so many options. It was not easy at all. I created a whole lot. Let's turn those on. I created a whole lot of extra pieces because I just didn't know. I also added this little trim in here with the beams. I thought that looked cool, added a little bit more depth to the whole build, and added, I believe that trike is also a Aaron Longstaff's part of his mod, part of his skins, and just added to a wall mount. And I have another version over here of, I believe that's the dragon. Well, I don't want to rebuild the ladder, so you have 3 different variants of it. And I don't think, if I can't reach that one, I definitely can't reach that one. So you have 3 different variants of it. The trike, a dragon, and I don't know what the other one is. So there you go. Anyway, I think that's it. That is the building. Do I have any pieces left over? Oh, I do. And I have that too. That's probably what I was using here. Or maybe not. Before we do, these types of things, like this is what I'm talking about, to add so much variety. You can do so much with these things. Do I have this turned the right way? I probably do not. Probably need it to be like that. And, add one of the options that I need. Right there. Now, can you place one on this side? Like, I'm at the side I'm actually looking at? Apparently not. Oh, there we go. Just had to flip it. Boom. And boom. So they have these little pieces, and they are so good because you can do things like this with them, and you have it at the top. Those are just 2 of those little pieces at the top. It just adds, it gives you so much flexibility. So much flexibility. I love it. And then we have 6 more because we're going to do the same thing in here. We're just going to give it, this is just giving it some more depth. Can you guys please cooperate a little bit when we're making the video? You can be pains in the butt when we're not making videos. How is that? But right now, I need you to cooperate. There you go. Just add some depth to it, right? I think that's pretty cool. So, there you go. Got our cat. This is a picture. I've got to take this picture really quick. Like I said, I really love the castles, keeps, and forts. This is one of those things where I would watch PC players on ASA using these, using these really cool mods, and I would be just so jealous. Or on ASE, sorry. And now on ASA, I get to do it too. So I'm like a kid in a candy store. This is so great. I'm going to take another picture of that. Might end up being our screenshot. I don't even know for this video because we did so much. Like, how cool is that? And how do I capture it all on one picture? So we're going to have to figure that out. I'll play around with that before we move on. But guys, this is probably going to be pretty much it. We might do a little bit of stuff in the main courtyard, specifically greenhouse, and I thought about making like a little garden out there. And and a greenhouse because like the next build is going to be a pretty significant build and it'll probably be happening over time. It won't be something that we finish all at once, just because it's going to be too big to do all at once. But in the meantime, I'm going to want to get some elder claws, and you need a greenhouse for the elder claws. So we might put a little greenhouse out there. So, guys, that is the build, and I absolutely love it. We can pick this up now. Still need to figure out what to do with this building. I think, having like a pub down here and maybe a bedroom up here could be a cool look. So we might have to work on that. But one thing I want to do, told you I was going to show you this. Such a cool little area. I couldn't put railings on it because the slope of the roof made it impossible for me to put the ladder in a place where I could also fit railings and it would look all right. So we just aren't. That's okay. Castles, Keeps, and Mods comes with some decor. So you have a chair, you have another chair, you have a stool, you have a bench. I thought about that. You have tables, you have a bigger table, and then you have this counter with the back to it that could be part of the pub. And then you have some of these storage pieces, and then also a wall shelf that you can hang up. So yeah, there you go. Does that hang on a ceiling? No. So, and 2 different wall shelves that you can hang up. So there you go. Like I thought, okay, I want to make a cozy little area up here. But honestly, none of these things are very cozy. There you go. Look out the window, enjoy some coffee. I'm going to change those eventually, but that will be fine for now. And then I thought this might be a good place for the bookshelves. Maybe on either side of this window. Ooh, that looks sick. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Can I make sure this is lined up right? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. We might have to move our bedroom over here just because of that. Because now we have access to our blueprints over here instead. I think this is perfect right now. We'll add like some sort of seating area right over here. And I don't know what we'll do with that section. I think we'll put some statues up over here. Kind of a cool place for that. Maybe a picture. We need a picture, right? Let's get a picture in there. I think that'll be cool. But yeah, there you go. We are making progress, folks. I love it. The one thing I noticed, or I realized as I was grinding all of these pieces out, I was like, my Anki's nice. I need a Doedicurus, and I need some kind of wood gatherer. And I don't know. Beavers are cool. I like beavers, but I really want a mammoth. I don't think I've had a mammoth for a long, long time. So the rest of what we're going to do today is we're going to go out and we're going to try to tame a Doedicurus and a mammoth. Those of you who didn't know, up here in these ruins, to show you where we're at on the map, right here at 54 by 52 basically, there are some ruins. It's right up the cliff from, there's like this big beach right down here, lots of herbivores down there on it. There's like a little ruin, I don't know what you call it, harbor down there too. You just come right up the hill, you get to these ruins, and there is lots of different kinds of vegetables. Because I don't have an Arslan on this map yet, so I don't have algae. That is a super freaking cool. Too bad you're a level poop, because that was a pretty cool parasaur. But anyway, where did my freaking bird go? Oh man, this is annoying. I'm having problems today and I don't know why. Oh shoot, and this is the next problem. No. There is, I forgot about that. There is always a bee right over there. That, yeah, will stun you off of your mount, stun you so you can't move, and then kill you. And apparently we also have an Anki, right? That's a pretty not good Anki. And I already have a breeding pair. Oh my goodness. Oh. Wait. Wait. What is that? Is that a 145? But that's not a 145 alpha, is it? Oh, it's fighting a Ceratosaurus. That's why it has that like little red around it. I was like, what the heck? But yeah, that Ceratosaurus has no hope. No hope. You picked a fight with someone you can't beat, bro. Alright. I think I got all of them for now. One of the best places, I think, safest, let's say it that way, the safest places to tame these are right up there above these Doedicurus. We're going to start with a Doedicurus. Just right up there on the other side of my little outpost base here, there's like a plateau up there, and that usually has Doedicurus on it. So I'm going to spin over there, and we're going to try to get ourselves one real quick. There's a level 100. I want something better than level 100 if I can. Oh, what is this one? 140. That's what I want right there. How are we doing as far as other things in the area? That is a beautiful PT, but you know, the pretty ones are always crappy levels. That one's not a pretty one or a good level. Boy, man, that sucks. I feel your pain, brother. What the heck is that? Yeah, there you go. Ugly 140. There you go. Alright, but this is what we're after right here. I'm going to knock this thing out. I'm going to tame it up. And then I'll bring you back and we'll be on our way to the mammoths. Alright, guys. We're over at the area that I hope I'm going to find myself a mammoth that isn't too difficult or in too difficult of a spot to tame. I think it's a little bit safer over. I mean, this isn't the nicest area of town, but it's, yeah, at least a little bit better. And if I can drag a mammoth off this cliff and down there, that would be perfect. So first we gotta find one, and right here we have two. What levels are you? 90 and 100, but a 145 Anki. I don't want a 145 Anki. I want, there's Doedicurus up, oh, a 145 Doedicurus. My other one's almost tamed. I don't know. I might get that one too, but let me keep looking for a mammoth. You really are a beautiful bird, man. Too bad that you suck level wise. So let's do this. Let's get this guy. Come on. See, you got this line going up. And that line basically weakens him. And I guess that means that when you shoot him... Oh, come on. What are you doing? Yeah, I guess that means when you shoot him, then it goes back to normal. Because if that line hadn't been up and I would be shooting him right now, it would be like 25 a shot. That would take forever to kill him. Like right now we're at 500, which is normal. So I guess that makes sense. Let's see where he's at right now. Oh, he's almost done. 2 more. 1 more. And there we have it. All right. So now you harvest his body. You've got the bag. And you can get his ectoplasm. The question is now, does the ectoplasm have an expiration? Yeah, 6. Is that 6 days? Basically 6 days. Basically 7 days. 6 days, 23 hours. So perfect. There you go. Now that means I'm going to need to go out and I can't get back up here. Kill a bunch of the little robot things. How about we just do this? Come on, buddy, follow me. What is up? See, you're pretty. You look like an avatar. That's a game I actually really want to play, but I've heard that it's they put too much time into the beauty of it and not enough time into the gameplay of it, I guess is what I've heard. And it gets boring pretty quickly. So I haven't played it, even though I have it. I want to play it because I love the movies. And kind of the reason I played Dune as well. Although I love Dune, so there you go. I know. ADHD, ADD, whatever it is. Oh, you just stay up there, buddy. I'm on a mission to find a mammoth, but come on. Look at this thing. A 145. I mean, the stats, it's going to have great oxygen. I don't care. It's the colors. It's the stinking colors. Like, will it break these rocks? We got to do it. I hope it still leaves me with enough crank darts and whatnot for yeah, for the mammoth. Are you gonna make it up here? You are so pretty, man. Go down. Thank you. Oh, the Ceratosaurus is gone. Oh, what you looking at, bro? Here we go. We're gonna get this guy tamed up while we're taming the mammoth. Easy. I can multitask. Well, I actually can't, but I'm gonna. That should be enough. All right, Mr. Pretty Yankee. Behave. Don't get hit by anything, please. I'll come back for you. All right, there is a 140 down here. It looks like it could end up with, oh, there's a 150 Doedicurus too. What? It's all right. We don't need any more of those. But this guy, like, I mean, it looks like he could end up with really good health. But his melee is going to be trash buckets, which his weight's probably going to be average. But, okay, we need a mammoth. The thing is, if I do this and just show you something real quick, I don't want to cheat, but I just want to show you. It's not the best place to be taming a mammoth, I think. There's a 60 there and a 55 there. I'm not interested in either one of those. But I think what I'm going to need to do is try to drag this guy off the cliff. Like if I can get him down there, that would be much better, right? Much, much better. So let's try to do that. I think what I'll do is him right here. I'm just going to shoot him with a trank. Get that taming process started. Hope that his buddies aren't coming with him. It doesn't look like it, although none of them are very quick. Come on, buds. Follow me. Follow me. Nope, 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 nope. Where do you think you're going? I did not tell you you could go back. There you go. I mean, I might as well get like a couple more in, right? Don't scare me. I'm scared. Are you coming? Are you coming? Are you seriously gonna take the ramp? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You're the most anal mammoth I've ever met in my life. I'm right down here. Look, if you want to use the ramp, use the ramp. I don't care. You are poop. So I guess I'm taming you right here. Come on, buddy. Yes, you're making me dizzy. You want some of this? I know you want some of this. You just don't know how to get here and get some of this. Yeah. No, don't tell me you're running already. Come on. There we go. This would be the perfect place. Like, if this works out, I am gonna be so... I'm gonna act like I meant to do it this way, and I'm the smartest ARK player ever, 200 IQ move. But the truth of the matter is... Look at that sunset. What a beautiful time to be taming a mammoth. Are you out? Are you out? You are out. Can I access your inventory? I sure can. Here we are. Let's put that in there. Let's put that in there. Let's go up to holidays. Fear Ascended. And look at that. I do have enough. And I was right. Look at that. It takes 20 mutagen ooze. So we're going to go ahead and make that up. And like I said, I don't really have anything else. Like, I don't have any Rexes yet. I don't have anglerfish yet. I do have a cat. If I find a cat out in the wild, a ghost cat out in the wild, I will 100% kill it. And yeah, because that would be pretty cool to have that ghost cat. Where are you? Oh, you know what? You went straight to my cosmetics tab, didn't you? Item cosmetics is where you'll find it, and there it is. All right. So, our ghost army is growing. Let's put him on and see what you look like. All right. You look like a ghost. Ghost Anky. There you go. Are we still safe over here? Looks like it. Parasaur's chilling, so if the Parasaur's chilling, we're good. You look like you're doing all right. I grabbed the Anky. Let's see what we have with the Anky. Now, I also did tame a couple Mortodicarus. I did one on camera, knocked one out on camera, but I found a couple more and went ahead and tamed them up just so I would have a breeding pair in case I wanted it. I don't want that right now. And remember that 150 spring drakeling down the road? Yeah, I tamed that too. And he came out to pretty good stats. Like 52 stam is better than anything I have. So I was pretty happy about that. Because stam, I do like the fact that I do like a drakeling with good stam. So that is super for us. But like, this is our new friend. Look at those colors. Yeah, I guess nothing really special. Like I said, he's going to have really good oxygen. 52 in oxygen. So we can do some caving with this guy. I'm kidding. But, yeah, excited to see how this guy turns out. Our mammoth is up. Let's see what we got. Great oxygen. Give me great oxygen. Come on, baby. Great oxygen. Did he eat? No, he didn't eat all the carrots. Left me, or corn. Left me a little bit of corn on the cob. There you go. Appreciate it. Let's see. What? I mean, I knew he had pretty good chance at getting a solid health. That's not as solid as I would have liked, but it's solid. He has pretty good stam. I'll give him good grades on those two. But yeah, I was afraid of that. Come on, lady. Her weight and her melee are pretty bad. So we're gonna need to find a boy with good weight and good melee. But in the meantime, I mean, these are just really. I'm not trying to beat a boss. We've got all of our farming dinos kind of locked down now. We do still need one male mammoth, but like, it's pretty straightforward. I'm not gonna do it on camera. I'm just gonna do it off camera. We got some ghost skins. We took advantage of a couple of the things on Fear Ascended, like our cool werewolf hat that we have now. And yeah, I don't know how much we're gonna do. I would love to get a zombie wyvern, but we're not anywhere near that. So we'll see if we get there before the event ends or not. But yeah, I think we're gonna go down and tame that Megaraptor next episode. And right now, yeah, we're just going to enjoy this beautiful view on this beautiful map, and we're going to go ahead and say goodbye for now. We would love it if you'd leave a like, subscribe, leave comments if you're enjoying this map at all. Let us know how, like what's your favorite part of Val. And yeah, I'm loving it so far. My favorite part of Val, to be honest, is the build we did yesterday. So I am super excited about living in that place for at least a couple more days before we move over to this place and continuing to move up in the world of Valguero. And we will see you in the next one.